Trade relationship between the United States and Canada is the largest bilateral trade relationship anywhere in the world. And the largest single crossing in that relationship is here in Windsor, Ontario. So that's something that really puts us on the map. It's something that sort of defines us economically and socially and culturally. And we try to address all of those things here in the Cross-Border Institute. It's something that's been at the University of Windsor since 2008, and essentially its mission is to do research, community outreach, and also instruction on everything that has to do with the movement of goods, people, and services across the Canada-US border. Making the border work better depends on having better technology, having better infrastructure. It depends on the CBSA and the Customs and Border Patrol in the U.S. side doing a better job. But it also depends on the people that use the border being better educated in terms of what they have to do to get across the border quickly and efficiently. One of the things that we have in this traffic lab is that we actually have sensors out in the field. We have these, this is a picture that shows you, these are microwave sensors. It's sort of like a radar technology that basically is counting the cars as they go by. And so what we're doing is we're counting all of the cars and the trucks that go onto or come off of the Ambassador Bridge. We do analysis of GPS data sets. And so you know how you've got GPS in your car, you might have a TomTom or a Garmin unit or something like that. Well, most of the big trucks that are on the road now have those GPS units in them. And every few seconds, that GPS unit does what we call ping, which means that it reports the location of the truck, where that truck was at that moment. But we can get those records and then start to do analysis where we can see things like the distribution of crossing times and things like that. I always think of the Cross-Border Institute in a way as being like a startup because it's a new institute, it's trying to do things differently, and it works within the University of Windsor, but it doesn't work according to traditional academic models. We're really trying to be entrepreneurial, we're trying to be outward looking, we're trying to interact a lot with government agencies, but especially with the private sector and community groups, and sort of take our cues in terms of what sort of research we do from the needs that we find by interacting outside the university. Really, the future of Windsor-Essex is really about being able to trade across the border, not just to the United States, but to the rest of the world.